What should I do? Catch the bus to Cal State or chill with the Voltron and make
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's White in at the point guard. We've got Bogues. Aldridge is out there with Rodman. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Cassell in at the two-guard spot. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Brown with it. Pass to Porzingis. And he gets the bucket.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer. For a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play. Or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Now, here's Tatum. Dennis Rodman missing his last shot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Against Cassell. Back to Brown. To the paint. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint too.
Aldridge looking for an opening. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum against Williams. Fires the three. Tatum's shot is off. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Tatum. Here's Rodman. Can't get it to fall. It's Brown with the drive. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Ryan's checked in for Cassell. Brown, no good on the free throw. Outside Williams. Fires for three. Al Horford with the rebound. Brown the pass to White. Back to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. The three ball sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Outside Bryant. Pass to Aldridge.
Celtics foul. Kristaps Porzingis. First personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
And he makes the first.
You know, players like Aldridge are a little bit of a diminishing breed in the NBA, a master in the low post with all sorts of ways to score in the paint.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
White against Bogues. Passes to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Porzingis against Rodman. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Brown outside. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Kobe for 3. Rebound Boston. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. There's Brown with the 3. Rodman with the rebound. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the pass to Williams. Back to Rodman. Kobe with it. Picked up by Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, Bryant keeps relentless pressure on the defense by staying in attack mode, making them foul him.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Young's checked in for Bogues. Brogdon, he's checked in for Boston. No good on the second free throw.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
Brogdon against Bryant. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Three-pointer on the way. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. The Celtics on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high-percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
Outside, Kobe. Over in the corner, Williams. The tray. The rebound by Brogdon. Boston leading by 10. White, left side. To the middle. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by White.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Rodman in the post, guarded by Horford. So it's the Celtics now. Brown dishes to White. Porzingis with a screen on Young. Out to Porzingis. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Aldridge. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often. Going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. 10-point lead. There's the drive, and then Brown with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Boston, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Tatum, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Rob Williams. And it's Hauser in at the power forward position. Now Scott. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer, Scott kicks to James. Jacks up a three. They get it back. Brown. And Brown throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Tatum against Scott. Pass to Hauser from outside the arc. And Brown pulls it down. Stolen by Brogdon. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Tatum. P.J. Brown with the rebound. Tatum's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
I like what the defense is thinking right there, but, you know, Kobe's agility allows him to avoid the contact.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for Robert Williams. And Derek White subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. And stolen by Bogues. One-on-one fast break. And stolen by White. In the corner, Tatum with it. The three from Tatum.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
On the wing, Rodman. Lets it go with the three. Rebound, Boston.
Home team foul.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Celtics leading by 12. From deep. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brown the pass to Rodman. Here's Cassell. Back to Rodman. Over to the wing. Here's Bogues. Off target with his 3. And Boston has possession. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Tatum's shot is off. On the wing, Bryant. And then Rodman with the jam.
Never afraid of or shying away from contact. Dennis Rodman, I think he even seeks to get hit.
Here's White. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And it's Brown missing. Brown's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Back to Rodman. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
The 3 from Tatum. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Tatum's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Rodman finds Aldridge. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Can't hit from in close. Brown deciding where to go with it. They get a hand on it. Passes it to White. Takes it from 10. Rodman with the rebound. Rodman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Cassell. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Derek White. 1 shot.
And that one falls for White. Pritchard, he's checked in for Tatum.
Peyton Pritchard.
Boston leading by 11. White up top. He's covered by Cassell. Cassell against White. A 3 from Porzingis. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Cassell. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Pritchard. Bogues defending. White against Cassell. Outside, Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis kicks to Brown. Over Williams. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And so it's Boston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Aldridge out there with Williams. Then it's Cassell. Then it's Bogues. And it's Rodman in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Celtics leading by 10. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And as Rodman picks one up.
Boy, he is an absolute load inside. When Horford is aggressive, the defense has problems.
For Boston, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. That free throw, no good. So we can't get either to fall.
Al Horford has demonstrated great leadership both on and off the floor throughout his career. A seasoned veteran, you love having him on your team.
A pass to Tatum. Tries it from 9. Tatum using his size inside.
basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Outside Aldridge. He tries for three. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Misses from close range. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Second chance shot. Rodman. Al Horford with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Celtics leading by 12. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Porzingis finds Brown. Stolen by Rodman. And they're running. Here's Aldridge. And Boston with the rebound. Brown outside. That's to Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looked, and we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Rodman dishes to Aldridge, and that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And so here's the home team. It's a 14-point game, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Now here's White. Outside, Horford. Pass to Porzingis. Over Rodman. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside to Bogues. Outside Aldridge. This one for 3. And it's White with the rebound. Boston leading by 14. He dishes it to Tatum. Down low. Here's Porzingis, and the shot is good. Porzingis has got 8.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Passes it to Cassell. Over in the corner, Williams. They need this one. The shot will not fall. Cassell against Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Outside, Horford. Misses the 3. Cassell against Tatum. Bogues the pass to Aldridge. There's the pass to Cassell. From the arc. Rebound, Boston. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Tatum. From deep three-point land. Cassell grabs the miss.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Now here's Tatum, and the foul called on Grant Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Boston timeout called. Fans, the Rise section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the latest.
Both teams changing it up here.
Get the headband, your Breakers gets through.
.109 left in the third quarter. There's the triple. And the basket by Hauser. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now here's Brown, stolen by Brogdon. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And the Celtics lead by 21.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And here is Scott. He has yet to score. And here's Kobe from the arc. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Scott can't get it to go. In the corner, it's Brogdon. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brogdon's got 5 now.
When you think about Brogdon and his three-point shooting, it really is a factor and a function of him being so good in the mid-range.
And so it's Boston, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Boston has possession. On the floor for Boston, we've got Williams. Brogdon out there with Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Here's Hauser, covered by LeBron. 5 to shoot. Brogdon against Kobe. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And Scott has it in the corner. Kicks to Bogues. The 3. And that one is off. Great D that time from Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
And so here's the home team. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. Pritchard passes to Brogdon. Pass to Pritchard. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Bogues. Back to Brown. Outside, Kobe. Here's the three. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside, Bryant. In the corner, it's James. Beyond the arc. Brown controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Here's Pritchard. Bogues defending. Pritchard passes to Hauser. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Cassell is checked in for Byron Scott. Brissett has checked in for the Celtics. Trying his luck from deep. Cassell grabs the miss. LeBron James on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebound, Boston. Hauser's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pritchard passes to Brissett. Brogdon outside. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Boston.
2 minutes
Puts it up.
2 minutes.
Boston again missing. Here's Kobe, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Cassell is checked in for Kobe. Here's Pritchard. Bogues defending. Shoots. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on Cassell. Banton's shot is off. Cassell kicks to Williams. Rebound by the Celtics. Banton, the pass to Pritchard. Here's Banton. There's a screen. Into the lane. That one drops for him. Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Down low, here's Cassell. Brissett grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Celtics on offense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Passes it to Pritchard. Here's Banton. Lets it go from 11. Walsh can't get it to go. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rodman outside. Shoots the 3. Second shot opportunity. Williams' shot is off. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.